Intro music begins, gentle and reflective piano. Welcome, seekers of inspiration, to a journey not just through a life but through a legacy. Today, we delve into the extraordinary tapestry woven by a woman whose name alone evokes strength, compassion, and unwavering resolve, Oprah Winfrey. Her story isn't just about fame. It's a profound testament to the human spirit's capacity to transcend, to transform, and to triumph. Get ready to witness how a singular vision, nurtured through storms, could ignite a global movement of self-discovery and empowerment. Music shifts slightly, becoming a little more somber, evoking struggle. Before the dazzling lights, the global stage, and the iconic interviews, there was simply trauma and trial. Oprah's beginning was far from privileged. It was a battleground. Born in rural Mississippi, she navigated a childhood fraught with poverty, instability, and profound emotional wounds. Imagine a young girl carrying the weight of the world, facing hardships that would break many. She moved between relatives, her sense of belonging often fragile, her spirit tested repeatedly. Every corner of her early life seemed shadowed by challenge, a relentless storm threatening to engulf her. Visuals of stormy skies, a lone eagle struggling against fierce winds. It was in these tempestuous years, amidst the darkness, that the first stirrings of an indomitable will began to form. Like an eagle, still young and untested, pushed by fierce winds, she had to learn to beat her wings harder, just to stay aloft. There were moments of profound failure, of rejection, of being told she wasn't right for television because she was too emotional, too real. Can you imagine hearing that your most authentic self is a barrier to your dreams? Yet, even as the metaphorical storms raged around her, a flicker of something extraordinary refused to be extinguished. It was the spark of resilience, the quiet refusal to be defined by her circumstances. She carried within her the nascent wisdom that even the darkest nights give way to dawn. Music slowly begins to swell, adding cinematic strings, a sense of hope emerging. Then came the turning point, a pivotal shift born not out of luck, but out of a courageous embrace of her authentic self. After a stint as a news anchor, where her empathy was deemed a weakness, she landed a morning talk show in Chicago. This wasn't just a job, it was an invitation to be herself. She stopped trying to fit into a mold, stopped mimicking others, and instead opened her heart on air. She dared to be vulnerable, to ask the questions no one else would, and to listen with a depth that resonated universally. This wasn't just a career move. It was a revelation for her and for millions. Visuals of a growing plant breaking through concrete, an eagle slowly rising above clouds, sunlight beginning to break through. This transformation wasn't instantaneous. It was a relentless climb, one arduous flap of the wings after another. It was about hard work, relentless curiosity, and an unwavering belief in her unique voice. She began to understand that her empathy, once labeled a flaw, was her superpower. She transformed television from a medium of detached observation to a platform for connection, healing, and shared humanity. The talk show wasn't just about entertainment. It became a classroom, a confessional, a sanctuary where stories were honored and voices were amplified. She rose above the clouds of self-doubt and societal expectations, driven by an inner compass that pointed towards truth and compassion. This wasn't just a breakthrough. It was a spiritual awakening, a profound faith in her own path. Music becomes powerful and inspirational, full cinematic score. And what a legacy she built. Oprah Winfrey didn't just host a show. She built an empire of influence, not through dominance, but through empowerment. Her greatest lesson? That true success isn't measured in accolades alone, but in the impact you have on the lives of others. She taught us the profound power of storytelling, the importance of seeing and being seen, and the courage it takes to live your most authentic life. She showed us that focus isn't just about work, but about cultivating inner peace, nurturing your spirit, and aligning with your purpose. Visuals of the eagle soaring freely in bright sunlight across vast landscapes, interspersed with impactful moments from Oprah's career, smiling faces, moments of connection, her iconic leadership. Oprah's journey is a beacon, encouraging us to recognize our own inherent worth, our own inner power. She urges us to rise above fear, to silence the critical voices, and to pursue our own greatness, whatever form that may take. Just as the eagle, having weathered the storms, now soars freely, basking in the sunlight, so too can we find our triumph after every challenge. Her life reminds us that every struggle is a stepping stone, every setback an opportunity for deeper understanding. Your past does not define your future. Your circumstances do not limit your potential. You possess an inner strength, a unique vision, waiting to be unleashed. Music swells to a powerful, uplifting crescendo, then gently fades to a warm, reflective close. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Oprah's life lessons. May her story ignite the fire within you, inspiring you to embrace your authentic self, conquer your fears, and soar towards your own magnificent destiny. If this message resonated with you, please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video. Your support helps us continue to bring you stories that inspire and empower. Keep believing in yourself, because your story is just beginning.